Alright, what's happening everybody? This is Dealer Destro back with another Modern Era G.I. Joe video. And for this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Deceptive Warfare guy. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's literally what it says right there on the card art. Deceptive Warfare. Codename Psyche out. This guy was always a bit of an oddball to me. And he actually holds a very dear place in my heart because me mem, she my first introduction to this guy was through the Sonic Fighters line, or maybe it was the Supersonic Fighters. I don't remember anymore. But he was like this super like neon blue, had a microphone plugged into the side of his head. Maybe we'll do a side by side with him and his vintage counterpart, not this version, but that version, because that's the only one I have. But as I got older, I was like, oh, wow, there was a version of that figure before him, and this is this guy. So, yeah, so that's what he looks like on the card. Anyway, I'm going, like, way out of bounds here. So that's the card art. Looks great. Great detailing all around through. They even have his funny little radar dish Deceptive Warfare loadout depicted here with the handheld thingy that he uses and whatnot. So that's what the back of the card looks like. Again, great artwork. This is before they started looking like soulless and lifeless. Like, you know, the club was still making an effort here. That hardtop card art, yeesh. So that's his file card. For those of y'all that have not had a chance to read it, feel free to pause. Take a break, catch up on the storyline. Interestingly enough, he's an 02. I never knew that. So yeah, a tactical mind is always thinking multiple moves ahead. Would not want to play this dude in chess. So, same deal as with Bomb Strike. He is already lifting off the card, and I mean I guess that's just the game with these. And you can see, I mean, it's got, like, the glue, like you can see there, it's kind of splotchy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't, you know, oh. And it's starting to actually take some of the card off there, which is unfortunate. Oh. Maybe? Okay. You know what? That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm still going to call that a just set that right there. A preserved card. There. Oh, come on. There's the stand, ladies and gentlemen. 2-peg, codename Psyche out, G.I. Joe embossed on there like a boss. So, there. That's what he looks like in his bubble again. I'm gonna cut, take a break for a second, come back, we'll take a look at them all geared up, and then we'll get into articulation, thoughts, all that jazz. Alright, so just kidding. So first and foremost, we're gonna take a look at his loadout. So first off, here are his black radar dishes, and for some reason, I feel these should have went with the Night Force ones, and the red ones that came with the Night Force version maybe should have went with this guy. I don't remember offhand. He comes with what I believe is Zartan's backpack. I think the only purpose of that is to store these bits of business in there if you're not using them, and they go in there fine. So there's that, and the detailing on the backpack again looks great. He's got, again, what I'm dubbing standard issue pistol, and that's probably what I'll have him wielding. He also comes with the Resolute Trooper. Come on, camera. Resolute Trooper SMG. Paint apps, cast in, I'm going to say it was cast in this silver color with the forward grip, and that looks good. He also comes with this doohickey, which is the Deceptive Warfare weapon. The radar dish is removable. It just, you know, pops off, pegs back on. No paint whatsoever on this accessory. But again, I feel like this should have went with the Night Force version, and the red dish should have gone with this version. I could be mistaken, though. I don't remember. So yeah, so that's his loadout. I'm gonna take this opportunity to cut, come back, and then we'll look at the figure itself. All right, so here he is, and this whole thing here is the Pursuit of Cobra. I want to say Duke, Wave 3, Wave 4, whatever it was, where he came with the metalhead backpack. This head sculpt is brand new, and it looks great. Wow, does that look great. Flawless paint apps. The silver looks great, where it transitions up to the blonde looks phenomenal. The red trim, you've got red trim there, you've got red trim there, you've got the Tampo logo on there, you've got black, you've got more black. This is painted black, this is painted, maybe this is cast in green, I don't know. This is painted silver. This silver comes, I mean, this thing really pops. Great paint apps on the forearm. I'm not sure what purpose they serve. And they took the flesh tone, and it looks like it was cast in this color, and here it was obviously painted. And it transitions nice. It transitions real nice. Let's see. So what else? I think the only other paint he has on him is going to be on the back here with this red. This black bit is also painted. And then the boots right here are painted, and these are I'm gonna say these are cast. So articulation wise, he has the same exact articulation that you'd expect from a figure of that era. And this one feels actually pretty good. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna break anything. Little touch and go on the black paint there. I'm gonna say that might have been when they were dabbing these on, I'm not sure. Great range of motion on the elbows. You've got your standard swivel on the hand there. He will hold a vehicle, no problemo. No problemo. However, it should be noted, the double knee joint, because of these sculpts, he's like, ooh, look at me, I'm a ballet guy. Flares out a little bit. But I want to say, you know, with what you get down here and everything else, I mean, it'll more than make up for it. Like, you'll be able to get some pretty cool poses out of this guy, I think. So, I mean, that's literally it. Oh, you can get some pretty good Van Damme poses there as well. So yeah, so I'll get them all geared up. We'll come back. We'll talk final thoughts, and we'll even do some side-by-sides with some other FSS figures. All right, and real quick, before we get into it, see that? Not the cracked screen on my phone, but you see that? Who's right? Who's right? That's right. And you know what? This actually looks a lot better now and more cohesive. Oh, and I figured out what the business is with that too. Apparently, that was on the vintage figure. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's take the Night Force version off to the side. We'll go ahead, center him up. We'll bring in Repeater. Whoops. Of course, that would happen as we're bringing in some of his brethren. All right, we'll carefully, wait a minute, we'll carefully put that back. And then we'll also bring in Spearhead and Mexi boy. And then just for kicks, since we just looked at her, we'll bring in Bomb Strike. And dang it. And I tell you, look, I'm probably going to catch some flack for this. But like when you see that, right? Let me see what I got handy here. Like when you see stuff like that, it is extreme. You ain't going to sit there and tell me that you'd rather go back to that. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. So, do I recommend him? Yeah. Word of caution on the price point, he's hovering anywhere between $35 and $55. Whereas I'm not even going to get into the price point on that one because that's just, whew, no one should ever have to pay that much for a figure. But supply and demand. At the end of the day, it comes down to supply and demand. How much do you demand the supply? So, I'll leave you with that. So till next time, hope y'all take care. We'll catch you on the flip side in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.